think of it in another way.
Not when we're about to interview a cabaret sing-along
Someone with talent.
expert.
Yeah, okay, all right, enough. 23 to 7.
Said cabaret sing-along expert is Anthony Hubmayer, a.k.a. Dr. H, and he is doing the Monty Python Cabaret Sing-Along Circus at the Ellington Jazz Club next Wednesday. Tickets are available through fringeworld.com.au, and he's with us, always looking on the bright side of life, I guess, this morning. Hello, Anthony.
G'day, Doc.
Hello. Pleasure to speak with you both.
Well, this sounds like a show I've been waiting for my whole life because I am a huge Monty Python fan. Tell us about this show.
Oh, yeah. Well, clearly I have a strong connection to the show, growing up with the music, etc.
Yeah.
So for me, it was a bit of a nostalgia, and I come from a piano bar background, so being entertaining for me is always second nature.
Yeah.
And I've done a number of shows over the years, and I was looking for something a little bit more special, you could say, and I just love the satire of the whole Monty Python thing. So it was just something I came up with last year and took it to Edinburgh and Sydney and Melbourne and all that sort of thing. So now it's Perth's turn.
I love about the Monty Python songs is how serious they kind of take them. I mean, we just played a little bit of Every Sperm is Sacred, and that was quite the production, beautiful piece in the movie, The Meaning of Life. So it mixes that sarcasm with that big production.
Yes, and that has an appeal, etc. And it sort of started with, that was John Dupre who sort of did that with the orchestral things. But yes, like Holy Grail, where they were able to use symphonic music, etc. And that was one of their big steps forward. But there's such a good stories to tell, and it's a nostalgia sort of thing as well. A lot of feel good for the audience.
Oh, of course.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony,
so we've all got memories.
Yeah, is there a song, is there something that Monty Python did that you have to do, the fans just demand that you must do in your show?
Oh, of course, always look on the bright side of life.
Absolutely, and the whistle along.
That's but there's genitalia song where you have to sort of look a bit at the audience and just make sure it's okay, appropriate. So, there's been times where people have voiced that they thought, some songs aren't socially acceptable anymore, and you go, well, actually,
why
this is
are they
satire.
there then? For God's sake.
Well, exactly.
Go home.
Well, we do all of those ones as well, and I have to give a little bit of a disclaimer before it, just to go, well, if you're going to be offended, just suck it up and enjoy it for the fun it was.
Did you not read what you were going to see?
Yeah,
That's
read what was on the can.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Lots of sing-alongs. People love it.
Yeah, absolutely. You also do a sing-along pub quiz, which you're doing, I believe, at the Inglewood Hotel?
That's correct, yeah.
Tell us about
doing
that
really
one.
well. There's only it's a continuation again of Piano Bar, and basically you just ask questions. You sing the first verse and the chorus, and then pose a question while you're doing a bit of a piano vamp, and then they have their little teams, they chat, and then you come back to the chorus again, and then it's on to the next song.
Oh,
and it's very continuous, and it's a load of fun.
Absolutely.
And I did it last year at the Ellington Jazz Club, where I'm doing the other shows, but I'm also doing a Meatloaf one and a Tom Lehrer show.
Okay.
And that's also at the Ellington Jazz Club. But the Inglewood one, I'm looking forward to that Saturday night.
Actually, Anthony, the sing-along pub quiz, could I come to that? Because you may have heard in the intro, Lisa wasn't happy with me singing at the end of Fleetwood Mac. Is anyone allowed, you can have a rotten voice like mine?
Only makes you look better, Anthony.
Hey,
no, we encourage everyone
awesome.
to be... because it's about inclusivity, of course. It's very much in the fringe tradition.
Yeah.
So, yes. And, of course, you just la the vowels.
Yeah.
And the consonants, they can be optional.
Okay, yeah. Participation.
I guess, in case it wasn't obvious, participation is a must at these shows, isn't it?
It certainly is. And lots of action songs and things like that. So people get up on their feet and there's a lot of movement. Of course, and we don't have any lyric sheets. That's all.
Okay.
No.
People
You'll work it
and
out.
sing along.
Yeah. If you don't know, you make it up.
common knowledge songs, if that's the right term.
All right. Well, it's Wednesday, January 29, next Wednesday at the Ellington Jazz Club, the Monty Python Cabaret Singalong Circus.
Yeah.
Can I just ask, do you do the Camelot song?
We certainly do.
thank
Oh, no, you're
God.
talking?
It's such a
And I
silly
get to wear
place.
many hats. And, of course, one of the ones that people really expect to hear is the Lumberjack song.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And, so that's and everything's a sing-along, so and I coach people
course.
through it as well.
That's a great
But I'd
sing-along.
love to see a crowd there.
Yeah.
It'd
Yes.
be a great laugh.
All right, Anthony, thank you so much.
Thanks, Doc.
Very much a pleasure, and look forward to being in Perth very shortly.
All right, bye-bye.
Dr. H right there. Yeah. Look, I can't complain about you having a crack at me with my singing, because I remember you did.
Listen, you've heard me sing.
And I did call you a zero threat once.
Absolutely.
So I'm now paying the price.
A zero threat.
It was a couple of years ago.
God, he takes an insult
No.
and he runs with it,
Yeah, I
doesn't
did
he?
actually, yeah. It's good, wasn't it? 17-7.
Perth traffic.